Good morning. IG badly need to be bedded down. Welcome back to Dower House Farms. The boys out there having their brekkie. These lads are weaned. They're looking good. Happy with them. They'll be going to grass now in a week or 10 days maybe. For a beef and crops farm in East Cork, in the south of Ireland. I put up a video every day. So these are sort of new this year. These hutch contraptions. Well, no, sorry, not the hutches, but the layout. They're bucking around. Got their grey calves, to be fair. The layout is new, so we never actually had calves down here before, and it's been great all along because the weather's been dry. But now that it's wet, the water sort of runs off the hutches down here a little bit. But yeah, look, there's only a couple of them here. They've plenty of room. They've plenty of air, and it'll harden them up for when they're going to grass. They won't be soft, warm calves. These calves have essentially been out now for the last 4 weeks, so they're out for a month, in and out for a month essentially before they're out full time, so they're going to be fine. This batch now will be, I'm going to start weaning this batch on Monday, so they'll be off milk say Monday, they'll be off milk about Wednesday week. So look, I know now some people might want to look at this, but that's the exact type of dung you want in your calves. And especially these weaned calves, when I'm looking at their dung, I want to make sure that they're eating a lot of ration, that it's not going straight through them. So you can see it there on the ground, it's good solid stiff dung, and that's vital because that can happen calves when you wean them off milk, that they get the lush, or they're eating too much ration and it just goes through them. But we're feeding chopped straw through our ration, and look, it seems to be going well. So these calves now, I'd say weaned in very good order. I maybe got a little bit light for there too, got a little bit framey, but they're after filling out now again, and they're in great order. That fella's missing a tag now. Actually, that electronic tag would have been on this here, but we had to change it for the feeder. But I've all new tags for you, and before they go to grass now, they'll all be re-tagged with they'll all get their second tags again. There's nothing worse than when you've calves out of grass and they have one tag and then they can pull off another tag and they end up with none, and that's just a complete no-no. You can't have cats going around without tags, so have to do things properly. Calves fed. Time to feed these big cattle now next. There's just a little bit of stale stuff here I'm going to take away from them. If you want cattle to eat up, mind your head now, man. You have to keep the barrier clean in front of them. Now, that's how much waste has been out of them cattle, I'd say, in the last month. Literally, that is all. Feed them right, and you'll have very little waste. There's only 2 ingredients going into the feeder now for these cattle, maize silage and premix. The premix has the maize, grain, barley, soya hulls, minerals and straw in it, so it's a good job. Makes it much quicker. Next up now is the premix. That premix, the one on the right, is for the calves, and this one here is for the bulls, or whatever they are, bullocks. Bit tight now at the moment, but we're just about getting away with it. That's it, the 2 buckets done there now. Literally 2 minutes to make up the mix for the bulls. It's I was never gone on the idea of a premix, but since I started doing it, they're actually a super job. But look, it just takes up a little bit more room. But yeah, I sort of have a plan now to revamp this the feed store area next year. Yeah, there's going to be a big bit of a change around now during the summer, so I think that'll be interesting for some of you. Watch out for it. Time to get them all bedded down now. I've 4 bales opened out. Hopefully that'll do me until Tuesday morning. Barley straw, so it's a little bit softer than winter barley, and it doesn't know what I'm blowing into the back of the shed. Winter barley bales now can be tough enough. It's more springy. Pull up a little bit now and do the next column. Last pen of calves now to be bedded down. This is actually a bed of beans straw, so doing fine. Oh, I just knock it off now and I give it a flick back. And we'll do these girls. So we've all the cattle bedded down, fed, given milk, diet feeder done, top shed done. They're fed, bedded down, water. Close this gate now, and I'm going to go check all the cattle at grass, and I think that might do me then for today. There's Juan usually does the sort of the feed. Well, we sort of share doing the calves, and then we share everything really, but it's rarely now I do all the feeding and the bedding down everything in one day. God, there's a lot of work on it. I'm most of the day at it now, but I have a great helper with me today. Haven't we, Leo? You helping me? Yeah. Great boy. The next generation, train them in. Come on, hold my hand now. No, that's okay. Come on. Come on. What? Close, yeah. You can work that out now, you're a better man than me. Or woman for that matter. Right, we close this gate, so Leah. Go on out, son, we'll close it. Go on out, good boy. Okay. Luminous jackets around the farmyard for kids are essential. All these boys and girls are in good old fettle. It's fairly full now, to be fair, but All going away fine. We have a wire there in the back. Just training them into the electric fence. There's one or two came the other day now, and they're a bit old, and they just won't go into the feeder for me. So I actually have a group there that I'm going to start weaning on Monday, and I'm going to throw them in with them because they're plenty big enough, and they're not drinking anyway up here. So yeah, I'll just give this a wash out now before we go. Huh? That's for the straw for the cat. Now will we see with the feeder take one more bag before we go? No. Pull to the gunnels. Job done. These lads down here now have the added option of going for a swim if they want to. They have all the luxuries. So I can see there's a bit of damage done down along there by the ditch. And that's not the end of the world. There's another field there. I moved them. Not good. I have it earmarked for reseeding, and that's why I put them into that paddock, because I knew it was going to be really wet for 2 days. But I need to plough it anyway. So I'm not going to go next near them lads now because they have plenty of grass. They all look happy out. They can go for a swim, as I said, if they want. So yeah, on to the next bunch. The other two bunches were moved yesterday, so I'm fairly short there. Okay, I'll check them anyway. Yeah, this rain now, I wanted to drive on grass quite a bit because it's getting a bit tight. Gonna go out now with another round of urea on Monday or Tuesday. So probably take it handy again. Monday, it's a bank holiday. Bank holidays don't usually mean much to us if we're busy, but if we're not that busy, sure, no point in working unnecessarily. The week looks fairly broken anyway, so I don't think there's going to be much opportunities for spraying or to get that last bit of reseeding done. So yeah, I will just go out to fertiliser Tuesday, probably full day, depends if Fong is with me or not. There's a minimum of full day spreading fertiliser on grass. So this is the last group now to be checked. They seem to be flying it. Ground conditions here are perfect. They only went in here last night, but they'll probably need a shift in the morning, I'd imagine. And that's the biggest killer about this weather. Like, grass isn't growing great because the ground gets a little bit cold when it gets wet, but also they walk half it into the ground, so you fly through paddocks. But anyway, these boys are in unreal condition now, to be fair. Another bit of sunshine now is what they want. But anyway, so that's it now for today. All cattle today. Cattle and more cattle. And yeah, showed a busy old morning of it. I'm finishing up now for the day. And yeah, thanks a million for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a million for everyone who commented on yesterday's video what they'd like to see. If you didn't see yesterday's video, I just put out a request to put in the comments below what sort of videos you enjoy, what sort of content you like to see, and any questions about the calf rearing or the crop sorting, please put them in the comments below. Thanks a million for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you again tomorrow. More Dower House Farms.